Eighth part of when you were his enemy's daughter and were scared of him, but he was obsessed with you. Author point of view. Taehyung came out of the gym section. He had taken a fresh shower and was shirtless. Taking his laptop, he sat down, was staring at you lying on the bed. Then he woke up and noticed new bandage. His brows furrowed. You taking a dress, you went to bathroom. He waited till you come back, his dark eyes following your every step. Shut down the laptop when you left the room. Yan, Taehyung. The look on his face made you nervous. He stood tall. Your gaze averted when he came closer. Taehyung. He knew that was because of him being shirtless. Ta, what? Yan. I didn't tell you because I was scared of your reaction. With your chin, he lifted your face up. You looked in his eyes. Tell me what? Yan. About my father? Yan. He let out a scoff. Taehyung, you still have no regret that you didn't tell me about James. Rage was coming back, senses again getting wild. Yan, no, Ta. He stepped away after letting you go harshly. Taehyung, but what would you tell me? That how you felt for him? Sat in there, went to his parties? His voice was raising while you were shaking your head, tears filling your eyes. Yan, no, this is not true. His words were cutting you. Taehyung, and how you entertained his partners, that they were are dying to get you back. Yan, enough. With a parched throat you yelled, his breathing getting heavier. Yan, you have no right to talk on my character. Tears escaped your eyes. He, again coming closer, he grabbed your face. Your tears were diverting him, and he hated how you still can control him when he wanted to hate you. At least he wanted to show hate because he knew he can never hate you. Taehyung, character? He chuckled. Your heart was bleeding, and so was his. Taehyung, girls like you have a character? That moment you wished that he had just killed you with his gun. Taehyung, shame on me that I couldn't see your real face on time. A girl who is trained to give every wall of lounge heard a loud voice of slap that you gave Taehyung. Words died and he didn't look at you again. You saw him moving to his gun. That was on the sofa. You thought he will now shoot you for slapping him, but he stormed out of the mansion. You fell on the floor. Taehyung came to farmhouse where he keep his praise. After taking out his anger, he was now drink, but nothing was calming him down. Leo, sir, about Yan. He wanted to tell Taehyung about how David had always you, but his one gaze shut his mouth. Taehyung, I want to kill everyone. Should I? He now had fixed his gaze on the laptop screen, where he can see you lying on the couch. Taehyung, she is stubborn. She didn't touch the breakfast that I made for her. Leo felt he was talking with himself. Leo, you love her. You shouldn't doubt her. Taehyung, get lost. He obeyed and left. Ta, doubt her. I still cannot think that what James said about her was true. She broke my trust, but my heart, it is still in her favor. He touched his cheek where she slapped him. Taehyung, her eyes, her tears, they seem innocent. Shaking his head, he gulped down more liquid. Taehyung, no, she hurt me. She lied. She cheated. He again looked at that screen. Taehyung, what are they doing there? Yelling in anger, he stood, and his head was spinning. Yeah, take out the car. He stumbled towards the door. You got up from the couch. Yan, he proved how much he loves me. This was his love. In a moment, he showed me my worth. Tears rolled on your cheek, and you rubbed them away. Yan, why am I crying for him? He is nothing to me. I just hate him. You stood when you heard shuffling outside the main door, and soon three people entered. They were Taehyung's parents, and third one was his brother. I know. Hying, Hying. He was yelling. Then their gaze fell on you. Yan, who are you people? Why are you walking in? You were actually scared because of James. Yan, I, your mother, you were a beautiful girl, she said very softly. I know. Where is Taehyung Hying? You were standing in confusion. Ta father. Seems like you don't know us. Relax. They introduced themselves and you gasped in embarrassment. Yan. I am really sorry. I had no idea. Ta father patted your head while Ta mother gave you a hug. And what is your name, blue eyed doll? You blushed and became more nervous. Yan. Ta mother. Ainwu. Ta father went to his room while Ta mother sat down with you. You were in disbelief that they were that cold man's parents and still so warming. Ta mother. You must be his girlfriend. I mean friend. You had to know, or why were you there? I know, it's a relief that you are not taken. It means I can try. Tamada, shut up. You are scaring her. He shrugged and left to his room. Tamada, avoid him. Go and rest. She smiled widely when she saw you going to Taehyung's room. You came to kitchen when you remembered that there was no chef. You wanted to cook for them, but our mother was already cutting vegetables. Yan, I will help. Ta mother, no way, your hand is in. I told you to rest. Ainwu also came. Ainwu, what dishes you can make? Yan, noodles. He laughed. Ta mother glared. Ainwu, you are cute, blue-eyed doll. Ta mother, don't tease her. Taehyung entered and saw his mother was caressing your cheek. Ainbu. Oh, Hank! Taehyung pushed him away when he was about to hug him. His gaze was only at you. Yeah. You gasped when your wrist was in his hand. Tamadar. Taehyung. They were left shocked when he pulled you from there to his room. Getting in the room, he locked the door. Your wrist was still in his hand. Yeah, leave me, you yelled. He pinned you with the door, his palms against it as he hovered. You became scared when you realized that he was actually Taehyung. What were you doing with them? He greeted. Taehyung, I know how good you are at making people fall in love. And then your true color? Yan, I never begged you to love this characterless girl. You spat at him. With a low voice and few words, you slapped the reality on his face. Pain turned his eyes more red. That he was the one who was always after you, and this love was one sided. He punched at the door with his both hands. You shivered. He grabbed your face. He was careful of your burnt hand, and the grip wasn't much firm. This made him more mad that his heart was totally fallen in your feet and got crushed. Taehyung, you will stay away from them, or I will kill you. Pushing you aside, he left, and the door was locked this time. Taehyung stepped out and found his family waiting for him, staring at him. Ta mother, what you did inside? Did you hurt her? Ta father, her hand was injured. Did you? Taehyung groaned at them. I know, I told you people that she was crying. I am sure Hein kidnapped her. Ta mother, what that innocent girl did to make you torture her. Taehyung was again convinced that anyone will be in love with you and your innocence. Taehyung, you people shift to farmhouse. No, I work there. Just go to some other place. I know. So that Hein gets privacy in hurting her. was actually scared of the security inside the mansion. He only wants himself around you. And yeah, privacy too. Taehyung, just go somewhere. Ta, your mother, are you throwing us out of the house? No matter how much he shows hate, he craves for your presence and your time without any interference. Taehyung, yes, exactly. Ta father, because she is David's daughter. Other two exchanged a glance while Taehyung was taken aback. Ta father, are you aware of the war that can start? She is James. Taehyung, she is mine, dad, mine. No matter what war starts, I am never letting her go. You hurt me? He yelled, his obsession screaming through every act. To be continued. He hurt her with his words, but it's not in his control to hate her. James will not sit in peace, and Taehyung will not let you go. Thanks for watching it, and love you all, my dear readers.